Welcome back to the Sports Show with Woody and Les and everyone else. News coming down the pike that
Adam Schefter is reporting.
From Adam Schefter of ESPN. Let's set it up this way. The Dallas Cowboys are intending to franchise tag Dez Bryant and are negotiating a long-term deal with him. The Broncos have franchise tagged Demaryius Thomas and are negotiating a long-term deal with him. Adam Schefter is reporting that there might be collusion between the two franchises, the Broncos and the Cowboys. Is that
the NFL is investigating whether or not the two of them, the Broncos and the Cowboys, talked about those contracts of what the Cowboys are going to offer Dez, what the Broncos are going to offer DT.
I trust Adam, and he had a big story this week. The NFL may be investigating it, but I can't believe on any level that John Elway and Jerry Jones would be discussing contracts.
Sounds very odd to me.
The NFL might be investigating because of all of the circumstances surrounding it. We talked about it earlier with a Dallas sports anchor. Everybody believes that when one signs, the other one will sign for almost the same thing. We're talking about $40 million in guaranteed payments. The other stuff doesn't matter. And you know it, 120.
Right.
Give them $180 million. I don't care. It's all about the guaranteed cash because both of them will probably be gone. And would you agree? 3 years, they'll probably be gone from wherever. Or
essentially they're 3-year contracts, but the guaranteed money is the so when you hear 5-6-year contracts, they don't mean anything.
I don't. It's not. I'm discounting what Adam Schefter said. He probably doesn't like me from what I said about his other thing earlier in the week, but I trust him. But I wouldn't be surprised if the NFL is investigating it because they investigate everything now.
Yeah.
But there's no way I believe that the Cowboys and the Broncos have ever had a collusion in regard to this. It's just
my guess is the agents are stirring things up because they're having trouble getting anything done with the respective teams.
You know, that could be the direct point. There is that they think, or they just want people to think that's what's going on, so they'll get it off dead center. That's what
could be. That NFL update sponsored by the Fantasy Sports Combine.
Do you think teams should be allowed to have collusion about that?
Absolutely not.
Do you think there is collusion between the two teams?
I would guess no, but I would never be surprised at it.
Really?
We saw it in baseball. Why wouldn't it happen in any other sport?
Do you believe John Elway would be in collusion with another team?
That I find hard to believe. Because I think John has enough faith and ability to do these things on his own and know what's right and what's not right.
Do you think the Broncos and the Cowboys would risk being fined $2 million and possibly losing a draft choice over discussions like that?
If they're dumb enough to do it, they're dumb enough to risk the draft choices.
Well, I go back to my original question all in. Do you think they're dumb enough to do this?
I think one of the franchises is.
Okay.
That NFL update sponsored by Fantasy Sports Combine. Woody and I are going to this. It's next weekend in Las Vegas at the Wynn, and it's for you if you are a serious fantasy football player. The Wynn, Las Vegas, July 17th to the 19th. Adam Schefter is going to be there, the guy we just talked about. Matthew Berry, who is the ESPN fantasy guru. A number of other fantasy experts from other websites like Yahoo. You're going to get advice from former coaches like Mike Shanahan. Terrell Davis was just announced. Terrell Davis is going to be out there helping you out. Brandon Stokely will be there. Kyle Orton. Who else? Who am I missing?
Mike Shanahan.
I mentioned Mike Shanahan. He'll be there too. So get your tickets today at the Fantasy.
I went onto the site. I would ask you
FantasySportsCombine.com.
There's a bunch of names of the people. Yeah.